Hello, my name is Masha and welcome to another Knot with me. This is not a tutorial, but if you're looking for a tutorial, I can teach you how to make these kinds of bracelets in the video linked in the description. Now in this video I'm just making this bracelet and I time-lapsed the whole thing, and we're here to chat. But we're here to chat specifically about the fact that this bracelet is part of a competition that I was running, and now that the competition is over, you can vote for the winners. The voting form is linked in the description. You can vote for each of the tiers, including the membership tier, select who you think should win, and the voting is open for 2 weeks until August 31st at 11:55 p.m. UK time, at which point voting will close and the winners will be selected. And the bracelet that I am undoing here, actually, rather than making, is the prize that is going to be going for the advanced competition winners. So there were 3 tiers: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. There was also an exclusive membership only tier for my YouTube members, of which you can become one by joining the channel below. But yeah, I made this bracelet to fit in with the theme of that, and I think it turned out quite well. I was very picky. As you see in the beginning, I untied this quite a bit, and in fact I keep saying bracelet, it's not a bracelet, this one is actually a bookmark. But yeah, I untied quite a bit because I just wasn't happy with the colours, and I don't know, I'm very particular, I'm very specific about how I want my bracelets to look, and often I get frustrated because I'm wanting like a very specific shade and I just don't have it in my strings. In fact, not only do I just not have it, but in fact it might not even exist in that brand of string or in any brand of string. I need to get into dyeing my own strings because often I find myself in a situation where I'm looking for something so specific that it just does not exist. But for this one I chose a specific colour for the orange, and then I realised that it was just too bright for my liking. It wasn't matching the vibe that I was going for, and so I ended up kind of replacing it, painstakingly replacing it, because I had done, like 2 rows with a different orange, but I like this one a lot more. I debated it for a solid like 15 minutes before I did it, and then I ended up replacing one of the browns as well because I realised that it wasn't contrasting enough. And you know what, I thought that if I am doubting the color choice this not far into the bracelet, which is only like 2 rows, then who's to say that I'm going to like it further down the line? And every time I've been in a situation where I'm doubting a color choice and I'm debating whether or not I should go back and replace it, and then I decide not to and I continue on with it, I've never been happy with the results. I always end up convincing myself that it's fine, but I'm not actually happy with the result. So I figured, do you know what? If I've literally never been happy with the result when I'm doubting myself and I decide to go ahead anyway, then I might as well untie it and see how it goes. And I actually was very happy in the end with this. So that was the correct decision for me. But funnily enough, this this bookmark, I keep wanting to say bracelet, that I made, the whole point of me making this specifically for the competition was that I wanted to adhere to the same rules as everybody else within the competition. And the rules, I don't remember off the top of my head, but they were something like make a bookmark that is nature themed, that is within like 20 to 40 strings wide, and that is total strings for normal bracelets and base strings for alpha bracelets. It was something like that. I mean, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I started making this before we had completely solidified the rules, and I say we because it was me and my YouTube members in our Discord server. We were just chatting about and brainstorming each of the rules. We had like threads on the server for each individual tier and each individual question that needed to be answered, like how long is the competition going to run, how many winners will there be, how will the winners be selected. Like, we went through all of those questions together, and when I started making this bracelet we had not yet solidified the specifics of the tier. Like, I knew that it was going to be a bookmark, I knew that it was going to be nature themed, so I went ahead and I started this one, but I don't think we had solidified the number of strings yet. And only after, like a long time after, did I actually realize that this bookmark doesn't actually fit my own rules. I'm pretty sure there's 18 base strings here rather than 20, which was the minimum. So technically, this doesn't actually fit the criteria, which is funny because they're my own rules and I somehow managed to not adhere to them. But I really hope that you will forgive me because I will not have the time to make a different one by the time the voting ends and I have to send out the rewards to whoever receives them. So Yeah, that's actually a completely different thing that I was going to chat with you about in this Not With Me. I kind of use these Not With Me's as a moment to vent and kind of, I don't know, it's my little therapy sessions. I talk about whatever's on my mind. And at the moment, there's a lot on my mind in the sense that, I mean, you may or may not have noticed, depending on how, into my content you are and how much you've been following. But I am very late with this vote. The competition ended on August 2nd. I'm recording this voiceover on August 13th. It's been over 10 days since the competition ended, and the vote has still not been announced. And that is not for a lack of trying. I've been trying to do this, but it just genuinely takes a lot of time even to just like download and go through all of the competition submissions, but then also select the winners and all of that, and then put together all the voting assets, figure out who I'm nominating, because the way that we're doing this vote is through all of the tiers. I went through them first. I selected 5 nominees that I thought are really great, and then I'm letting the rest up to a vote, leaving the rest up to a vote, so you guys can go through those 5 and decide which of those 5 you like. And that in itself was actually quite difficult to do, because I narrowed it down to like 15 that I liked, and then I had to go for each tier, mind you, and then I had to go through all of those and like try to figure out which ones I'm gonna actually select. So that was the whole thing. But it's not even that. It's there's just a lot going on in my life at the moment. I've been struggling to just like film videos. Not even that. I say that, but that's a lie. I actually have something like 3 or 4 videos filmed in various stages. Pretty much near done. I just need to actually finish up the editing and, get them scheduled and all of that, and do all of the metadata and the thumbnails, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into uploading YouTube videos that you probably don't think about, but I need to do all of that, but I just haven't had the time. And that's probably something that I'm going to explore a little bit more in a future video, because I have a lot of actual, like, serious thoughts on that, because I'm just that kind of person. Like, not only do I have a full-time job, obviously, that takes up quite a significant chunk of time, like this YouTube stuff I really enjoy, but it is something that I do in my free time. It's not my main thing, right? So I have a limited amount of time just based on that. But also, obviously, there's socializing and seeing people, and right now, as I'm recording this, I'm actually in Russia, where a lot of my friends and family live, and I try to visit once or twice a year, just to see everyone, because it's quite difficult to see them. Otherwise, it's difficult for them to leave, and it's just difficult for me to come. It's a whole thing. So I try to see everyone, and I'm only here for like a month, and there's so many people to see that every single moment that I have of free time was spent, in the last like month and a bit, was spent just seeing people, and it's been pretty chaotic. It's been very rewarding. I'm having so much fun. I've gotten to see everyone, but it's been deeply, deeply chaotic, and I had just like no time to do anything, let alone like I've got some other side projects that I'm working on. There's this family archive thing that my dad and I and my grandparents are working on. I'm working on putting together, well, actually I've pretty much finished putting together a family tree for all of us. I want to like go through and put in people's biographies, and I found, I was in my parents' place recently, and I found like a bunch of really old archival photos of people, and I have no idea who these people are. They're very obviously either family members or friends of family, and I don't know who they are, and I want to ask my grandparents to like, write their names down and give little histories, and maybe tag them somehow, hyperlink them, scan them in first of all, but then also hyperlink them somehow to the family tree. Anyway, I'm rambling, but the point is that like I have a lot of different side projects and stuff that I really want to do and things that I'm working on, and I am that kind of person, as you may have noticed if you've been following me for a while, that is just, I have a need to be creative. It is almost a physical need. And it is good, it is great, it is a gift. I love this because it allows me to be creative and to do so many of these things. And I really I put myself into all of my creative endeavors, and I really enjoy them. But it is also in some ways a curse, because I feel like I want to do everything. And I'm sure there's a lot of you that can relate to this. I mean, my sister relates to me quite a bit. I have friends who express the same ideas, but I am that kind of person who just needs to do everything, and then at the same time I feel like I'm never doing enough. And that's something that I'm just in general struggle with. So, I mean, as I said, I think that's probably something that I want to explore a little bit deeper in another, and like a full vlog style video maybe, because the vlogs are really where I get to express some of my other creative stuff. All of my main videos are obviously friendship bracelet focused, and that is my main gig. I really quite like friendship bracelets. That's always been my main hobby. But also I have a lot of other hobbies, and the vlogs are where I share that. Specifically right now, as I'm recording, my brain has been really focused on journaling, which is another like really, I just love journaling. I have so many journals. I think I already recorded one vlog where I showed you just like the ridiculous amount of journals that I have. But I really do enjoy that, and I keep adding to them. I have one in which I just like vent my feelings, which is just purely text-based. I have another one in which I record dates with my husband, and I think that's quite sweet because I actually started that one back in like 2014 when we were teenagers. We've been together for quite a while. We got together when I was 14, he was 15. So you know, it's been some time. But yeah, and I started that journal when I was 16 years old. And I recently rediscovered it, and I've been recording continuously since then, just like dates and stuff that we do. And I have another journal in which I record like books that I've read. I have another one which is like a memory journal. So there's a bunch of different journals that I have, and I just really been into that lately. And so it's just, I feel very frustrated because I want to do everything, but you know, there's only so much time, and there's stuff that I need to do. So anyway, all of that to say, I'm very excited for the competition to be completed because I really want to get these bracelets out to you. This is the advanced bracelet that I'm making. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I haven't actually made the intermediate or the beginner ones. If you could have told from my rant, I have not had any time to do anything. Like at all. I genuinely have not had time, and I say that I've been really into journaling. I haven't been able to do that either. I've just been thinking about it. I've been searching up Outtro and Olive is my favorite journal website. They make amazing journals, and I've been like searching up their latest collections and trying to figure out like what I want to purchase and what I'm going to do with it, but I haven't actually been able to journal. So it's just been a lot of work. It's also just really difficult at work at the moment. We're in a reporting period at the moment, so there's just a lot of chaos and reporting going on. Anyway, I'm really excited for the competition to come to a close because I really want to give bracelets to people. I'm really excited to gift them. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love sending my bracelets out to people in the world. I love seeing them on people's wrists and, you know, seeing pictures on Instagram and all of that. So please vote. The link is in the description. As I said, it is open until the 31st of August. I'm really excited to see who wins. It'll be amazing. My book, The Beginner's Guide to Friendship Bracelets, is out worldwide, and you can buy it anywhere you typically buy books. There is also a direct link in the description. And I also want to give a special shout out to my YouTube members. They've been amazing in helping me organize this competition. Had so much fun with them with our own member tier as well. And becoming a member is a great way to support the channel and get exclusive content and perks. You can click the join button on the channel to become a member. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!